Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to be talking about Dogecoin and whether Dogecoin is a security or not. It's not, at least not yet. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when my new videos come out. Also give the video a like and leave a comment below. Always appreciate the support. So a lot going on over the weekend. We saw a big dump in cryptos. That's right. We'll be looking at the charts in a minute and see what happened to Dogecoin and other cryptos with the drop. Also, a lot of buzz about the SEC and Gary Gensler, what's happening with Binance US and Coinbase, where you can safely trade your cryptos. It's choke point 2.0 still going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we'll start here by looking right here at the Dogecoin chart, 6.12 cents, and it's been trading sideways. That's right, not a lot of volume, just really trading sideways. Bitcoin is at 25.8, also trading sideways. But if we zoom out and we look at the hourly, we do see the big drop that happened here on Saturday. Big drop down for Bitcoin from 26.5 came all the way down to 25.5. So that's a $1,000 drop. And here was Doge. Doge was trading up here at like 6.8, 6.9 cents. Had touched 7 cents. And the big drop. So for those of you that were saying, I'm going to buy Dogecoin when it gets to 5 cents. Well, it hit 5.9 right here. So for those who were looking to buy cheaper Doge, there it was. Now, is Doge going to stay at this level? Will there be another dip? There could be. We'll be talking about that in a minute and kind of what's going on with trading looking ahead. But right now, it's looking like support right here around 6.1 cents as Doge trading sideways. In terms of coin market cap, Dogecoin still here in 8th. It had briefly bypassed Cardano because ADA took a big hit last week after the SEC's Coinbase lawsuit was announced because Cardano was listed as one of those tokens that was a security according to the SEC, and Cardano continues to see a trade-off, but was making a little bit of gains today, trading back up a little bit. So Cardano in 7th, Doge in 8th. So what is happening? Well, is Dogecoin a security? Well, we're going to look at that. No proof of work assets have been listed as a security. That's right. Out of all of the list of cryptocurrencies the SEC has deemed to be securities, they've all been proof of stake. And then XRP is kind of its own thing, and that lawsuit is still going on. But all the more recent ones have all been proof of stake tokens and not proof of work coins. So that's good for Doge. Again, according to the lawsuit against Coinbase, the SEC considers the following to be securities: Solana, Cardano, Polygon, Filecoin, Sandbox, and others. Those were all proof of stake tokens, not coins. And even Barry Silbert, yes, the Barry Silbert from 2 years ago when he was shorting Dogecoin, he tweeted out that no proof of work tokens in any of the lawsuits. Barry says, I believe BTC, LTC, XMR, ETC, ZEC. Who's trading ZEC? I don't know. But he didn't put Doge in there. It would have been very nice if Barry would have mentioned Doge there. But no, he didn't. So that's what we have right now is no proof of work cryptocurrencies. We'll talk about that in a minute. And this is it. How to determine if a crypto token or coin is a security. So this is, what is this? It's the Howie Test, right? The Howie Test from back in 1946 Supreme Court case. Actually, it was made up in the 1930s. Again, this is just for the United States we're talking about, and this is the United States SEC that's making these determinations. 4 questions. Is there an investment of money? And you could pretty much say all cryptos have an investment of money, right? Because you're buying the cryptocurrency. So just about all cases, unless it's airdropped to you, there's an investment of money. But then the airdrops have their own problems. Is the investment in a common enterprise? Does the investment carry an anticipation of monetary gains? Are the profits expected to arise from the efforts of a promoter or a third party? Let's take a look. Cryptos, investment of money. In most cases, if you're buying a token or a coin, you're making an investment of money. So that is true. Common enterprise. This aspect is more difficult to establish the context of crypto. Courts have varied in their interpretation of what constitutes a common enterprise. However, if buyers are pooling their resources to invest in a project, this might be considered a common enterprise. But in most cases, for crypto, we would say no, there's no common enterprise here. Is there an expectation of profits? Well, I think for a lot of people, they're buying crypto because crypto is going to go to the moon and they're going to make big profits. But a lot of people are investing in cryptocurrency because of its use as a digital currency outside of the fiat system. And we've been talking about this for a while with Dogecoin. Dogecoin makes a perfect currency, and its use as a currency is better than almost all other cryptos. Bitcoin also, and Bitcoin has already been deemed by the SEC to be a commodity, not a security. Dogecoin fits in exactly, and in fact is even better as a currency than Bitcoin because of its lower transaction fees, its faster processing time. And so here I say, yes, there are some people who are investing in Dogecoin because they think it's going to moon and they're going to make a lot of money. But a lot of us are investing in Doge because we want to use decentralized finance, and Doge fits in there perfectly. The fourth is profits from the efforts of others. Now, this is mostly in terms of these crypto so-called companies, right? That are working as a team or developers in order to increase the value of the token. That is not what's happening with Dogecoin at all. Dogecoin, there's some devs working on Dogecoin, volunteering their time, I may say, to make Dogecoin work faster and smoother and to add other utility to Doge, but it's not to increase the value of the token. So for this, all I say is Doge, not a security. Crypto red flags. If a token sale is being marketed as an investment opportunity, this could indicate that it's a security. That would be a red flag. If the token does not have clear utility within a functioning network, or if the network doesn't yet exist, this could suggest the token is a security. Doesn't apply to Doge. If the success of the token is tied to the efforts of a centralized team or company, this could also indicate the token is a security, not for Doge. So Doge looking pretty good here. Here we have Cointelegraph saying there are now 68 cryptocurrencies that are seen as securities by the SEC. Long list here. The most recent ones with BNB, Binance USD, Solana, Cardano, Polygon, Cosmos, Sandbox, Decentraland, Xfinity, Cody. So there were all of those. And then there was this longer list. A lot of these that are on this list don't even trade anymore from years ago. A bunch of mirror protocol securities, other things that just aren't even traded. So it's a long list here that's in this Cointelegraph article, but no proof of work coins and no Dogecoin is there. And we got Mark Cuban saying it is nearly impossible to know what is or is not a security in the crypto universe. That is true. So we've got Senator Loomis is working on behalf of crypto holders to try and work on some legislation. And for the SEC, we also have in the House another group that are wanting to restructure the SEC and eliminate the chair position, which would essentially fire Gary Gensler. So we'll see how that plays out. Most likely that won't go anywhere, but at least it's an attempt following Gensler's meeting in Congress with the House Finance Committee and getting grilled with all these questions and not answering whether Ethereum is a security or not. There has to be some repercussions for that. That's what I think. And we look at Coinbase, and with Coinbase, we're looking at what's happening with the lawsuit of Coinbase, particularly because Coinbase is just being sued by the SEC for operating an exchange that is trading securities, not the same as Binance US. We've got, and I think it's on this one here. We had, where's the Binance one that I was looking at here? Yeah, it's right here. Binance US. So on Binance US, not only do they have that same charge as they do with Coinbase, but they also have these other charges against CZ that I talked about last week. And they're also throttling the banks as well. So we've got Prime Trust, who was working with Binance US as a fiat on-ramp and off-ramp. And here we have, on starting around as early as June 13th, it could be after that, that ACH withdrawals are no longer going to be allowed off Binance US. They also are getting rid of their trading pairs with USD on Binance US. Now, you know, in the past, I have recommended Binance US. I can no longer recommend using Binance US as a trading platform. The market makers are leaving. The volume is coming down. It's not really going to be a safe place to be trading. So all of my trading now I'm doing on either Coinbase or Robinhood or Webull. And so those are the three exchanges that I have listed in links in the description below. So that's all I can recommend at this point. But when it comes to Robinhood, yes, Robinhood has gone ahead and on its own is delisting tokens that they were trading on their platform, Cardano, Solana, and Matic, that were in the Coinbase lawsuit. They're just delisting them off of Robinhood, and they're using this date of June 27th as the last day. If you still hold any of those three tokens on Robinhood as of June 27th, Robinhood's just going to sell them for you, and then you're going to end up with the cash in your account as buying power if you haven't already sold. Now, I know a lot of people are selling already. Some people are transferring their tokens off of Robinhood, which you are able to do. But I think a lot more are probably selling, so there's continued selling pressure for Cardano, Solana, and Matic, and we're going to see that up to June 27th. So I think it's going to be tough trading up until then. One last note on Doge. There was a tweet by Elon, cry havoc and let slip the Doges of war. It was kind of a fun little tweet mentioning Doge, which really didn't get much response a few days ago because there was so much else going on with crypto and the big dump that happened Saturday. So didn't really have a good response there from Dogecoin. But we know when it comes to Robinhood, a lot of people still buying on Robinhood, buying Dogecoin. Volume is still down, but with prices down in the low 6, maybe dropping back into the 5s again, we could see some enthusiasm for buying more Doge. That can happen because of the future of Dogecoin as a currency, not as a security. So with all this talk about choke point and what's happening with the trading of coins and tokens, we have a lot to look forward to this week with CPI data coming out, an FOMC meeting. The CPI data on Tuesday, I think, is going to be relatively good. It's going to be good for stock market. We'll see whether Bitcoin and crypto also moves with the markets. And on Wednesday, FOMC, I've been saying for over a month that I think there's going to be a pause. I think it's going to be a 0 rate hike for this month, and it's looking more and more like that might already be priced in, but if that does happen, we could see a little jump as well in the markets. So we'll be watching that as well. Please be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below about all of this, about Dogecoin and not being a security, and what you're doing to prepare for Robinhood if you still have coins there. Also, let me know if what you're doing about hardware wallets, because Ledger with the backdoor, that's what I'm still using, is the Nano S Plus. Not doing a firmware upgrade, but I'm completely happy with it. It's working fine for me, and I'll continue to use it as well. It doesn't have the backdoor that they've talked about or anything like that. Still support the device. If you're interested in looking at it, use my link in the description below, because I think the Nano S Plus is still the best device. It doesn't have Bluetooth, and there's none of this sort of keeping your keys for you or anything like that. So give the video a like. Again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.